Hello, friends, and welcome back to LegendCraft. Right now it's episode 14, and, we're just flying on in, seeing what's, going on. First things first. I started building a super smelter. Didn't get to make it into the last episode, but, yeah, it didn't make it into the last episode. So, yeah, I was essentially doing the dig, and, yeah. Diggy diggy hole is very much right. So, yeah, let's get right. No! And it appears that we are back again, friends. Again. Once again. And I've cleared out a space, although I don't think it's big enough to install the super smelter. So what we should do is we should go into a single player creative world and see if we can't get the dimensions sorted so we can actually figure out what the heck this size of the building is. And I'll see you there. So as you can see, friends, we are inside this creative testing world, and I will start to build up the design of the furnace that is inside my mind. So I'll catch you back in a little bit. Hello, friends. It seems like we are back in, the Minecraft testing world. And as you can see, we got this little thing going back and forth. And it is the furnace design that I'm going to be building out onto, on the world that we are on. It's a nice design, of course. It uses 32 furnaces in a row, and it also allows them to to go into a line. Yeah, this should be interesting. This should clean stuff out from the furnace. And they should end up in here, which they won't, because I forgot to freaking hook in the stupid furnace thing. Okay, that was one fire. And I'm dumb. I'll have to come back to this in a little bit. Alrighty, friends. So I think that we have done it. We have essentially made one of the best optimized systems that we can for a furnace array. So the point of this is to, one, be efficient to a point. If you're doing half a stack of stuff, this would be efficient. If you're doing more than a stack, it does lose a tiny bit of efficiency here for a little while, and then the efficiency kicks back up later on. So it stops occasionally about the 23 furnace mark. Right here it'll stop, and this one won't be getting anything for quite a while, and it'll just be going and going and going and going. And then a torch burnout eventually starts to occur, and that is when the best thing possible that could have ever happened happens. When the torch burnout starts happening, it creates a just sort of a crazy glitch thing where it eventually does start filling up the entire array, because this thing is allowed to park there for much longer than the 21, 23-ish or so that it's allowed to take and leave. It's about to take, I think, it's allowed to take, I think, double. And so it gets to the end of the line and back, which makes this thing both efficient and inefficient. So it's 32 furnaces, approximately 1.5 stacks of hoppers, plus tiny bit going into this. It's 5 droppers tall. The reason I sunk it into the ground is so that I could also fit this really neat system where it uses the pulse of this to trigger the thing. And I just finished smelting a whole double chest, which as you can see all landed in there. I was working on trying to get this as quick as possible without breaking the thing and having something, say, stuck in this dropper right here. And everything is laid out, I think, as efficiently as possible beyond bending the rails. But if you were to bend the rails and like have it curve back this way, it creates a subtle problem in how it needs to get out the sort of thing. So this, I think, is one of the most efficient designs that I could have come up with. You know, the standard one where the rails are going over, and I did take some of this trickery from another furnace tutorial video. Don't exactly remember which one, but if I remember, I will put a link down in the description below. But most of this redstone is mine, where I you know, I have a button here connected to the thing, although don't technically need this here. Be just like that and be all grand. Man, I seem to not skimp on the corners on this one. Yeah, so this is what my furnace looks like. So I think I'm going to go build it on LegendCraft. Hello, friends. And yeah, so back on LegendCraft now. And what we're going to do is we are going to build that freaking super smelter. I think I need to go down, because what do I have? I got like 1, 2, 3. I need to go down 2 more. I cleared out way too big a space here. So maybe they can be for other different things, but as far as I'm concerned, it is too big this way. I thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna have massive furnaces. It's gonna go straight in a line that's approximately like 40 blocks. So I think I cleared out 40 blocks. I think I cleared out 40 blocks this way. But I'm going to have too big of a space this way and this way. And I'm going to need to make sure that when I dig down that it doesn't turn into a cavernous ravine down there somewhere. Yeah, I need to get the finalized dimensions from the creative world that I was just in. But I think that right now would be a good time to jump to the time lapse. And we're back after me having built the entirety of this furnace. Now, pull out the sand, and hold on. I'm gonna need to do some math, and that might be dangerous. I might explode. So pulling up the map this side. I'll be back when I do the math. My sources are telling me that I need 72 pieces of coal. I can kind of believe that. There. Yeah, I mean, I definitely need to desperately change that texture pack. Something a little less painful, rather. So, but yeah, as you can see, the thing is pouring in. Yeah, and it's incredible how it's pouring in about 1 a second, which is, I think, as fast as the copper chain underneath / the dispenser ladder that I've got going up is quick with. So yeah, I am really happy about this. We should be getting 9-ish stacks of sand that come in. I'm really happy about that. The only thing that I could think that could be improved about it is having a bamboo farm that essentially churns out almost continuous bamboo and builds up sort of a battery going by into each furnace. I mean, that would mean that I would have to stand here for a little bit and let it sort of churn up. But I think that is going to be downright delicious in terms of, you know, what sort of goodies we can have. But yeah, I think all of the glass is now slowly starting to melt and come in, which, you know, downright perfect. And I believe I programmed the dispensers to be lossless, meaning that we shouldn't be losing anything. You will occasionally hear sort of a torch burnout. That's just byproduct of how fast items are coming in, which is a good thing. The torch burnout is a good thing if it's timed correctly. If torch burnout is timed incorrectly, then doesn't really help us. But the torch burnout should be timed hopefully correctly if there's no sort of significant server lag. Yeah, significant server lag is not necessarily fun. So yeah, we're hoping that, you know, it's just real nice. That's all you want. So this should be, you know, finishing up. And once we see the last piece come in, it should stop at 60. I'm gonna hold out hope here that I don't have to go in there and manually trip up the server. I'm guessing that it's still smelting. My calculation was off. So that's a fine grab. Coal, stick it in there. The other 2 seconds, and send it off. Now that should net us the rest of the 48 glass that's going to come in, which will be nice. And I think we'll start seeing it come in pretty soon. Yeah, like that. I think this is a nice system. I think it's one of the best engineered things because it's 4 wide at the widest point and it's 2 wide pretty much everywhere else. So this track is 2 wide and I've covered up the 3 wide section. I dug out a 3 wide section, but 3 wide allows it to be center with the room so that you can walk in here, dump your stuff in, and use the gigantorous furnace array that is absolutely great. But I think what I need to do now is I need to go repair this pickaxe. I will catch you after I have done that. It's times like this where I am really, really, really thankful that I have built myself this nice XP farm. It is really, really, really good. I love it. Hello, friends. We are back. And it's been a little bit of time, you know. Don't want to specify how much time. I brought all of my villagers out from the desert out to over here. You know, they have been over there for a while. I built up more of that green tower because, on a positive note, we got them. We got the sheeps all figured out. All of them are done, and it's amazing. And, as a bonus note, we also have the entire system now sort of hooked up together with ice and everything, and it makes it really, really nice to use. You know, we got every type of wool in this chest right here. And as you can see, the green wool's lacking a little bit because I was building with it, so, you know, obviously it'd be lacking a little bit. But yeah, I am super pumped. I got that done. I started more work on that, and I'm really excited to get all the redstone in for that. And then finally hook it up to the system. Can't wait to get more villagers so that I can get them trading with me and whatnot. And yeah, I think let's figure out what we're gonna do next. We could sit here and wait for a bunch of green wool to come, which, you know, not very fun waiting. We could do just some other stuff. I don't know, I didn't think I'd get this far in the episode, although it has been a while. So yeah, you know, it's been a journey. It's been fun. So, what do I do? What do I do? I could start work on that and build an outline. I could build the flower farms into the sheep farm. I could do quite a lot of things. Well, friends, even though I could start something new for this current episode, I think it is time to say goodbye for this episode. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next episode.